Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright. Welcome back. Basis Sport Addicts, episode 41. Um, Hopefully everything's good right now. Just waiting a little bit. Hold on. Alright. This is gonna be kind of a weird episode in a hotel right now. Got the glasses on, but we got a bunch to go over. There's a lot of baseball stuff. We got some football, Lions, baby. Um, should be good. Should be good indeed. Not sure how the Wi-Fi is gonna do, but we will get straight into this. Wow. I mean, we have a lot to talk about for baseball, at least. Um, should we start with Juan Soto? Juan Soto signs a 15-year deal with the Mets. I mean, 765. His Wi-Fi is not great. 765 to the Mets. He's joining Mark Vientos, possibly Pete Alonso. We'll see how that goes. And then you got Francisco Lindor. You have bunch of pitchers, Sean Manaea maybe. Uh, it's insane. This team is actually disgusting. Too bad they're not that great. I mean, they have these guys, but they can never, do amazing. Last year was their first good year in forever. Uh, but Vientos is going to be playing good. Brandon Nimmo, Starling Marte's coming to not like terrible, but he's been decent lately. So hopefully, Wanso, 15 years. Hopefully you get like 6 good years off of him. Uh, I wouldn't really say that he's going to be good for 15 years because he's going to be 42, and you never know about the ages for that. And then big news for the Red Sox. Does that could stray away from getting Corbin Burns, but they trade for Garrett Crochet from the White Sox. The big the big guy the Red Sox trade away was Kyle Teal, good prospect catcher. I mean, really good hitter. unbelievable. Like, got rid of him for Crochet, but Crochet is gonna be nasty. He's not gonna be on uh an innings limit, so that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Crochet, Nick Pavetta, Cutter Crawford, Tanner Houck, and possibly, maybe Corbin Burns if they want to fork out the money. But Red Sox, that's my like second team. I like the Red Sox. But like, Devers, it's cool. But I haven't really lately been caring too much just because I'm watching Tigers. But Crochet is a good signing, good trade there. They Garrett Crochet could have gone in the trade deadline, but did not. I guess we'll go to another Kyle here. What? No, we'll go to a different Kyle here. Kyle Tucker traded to the Chicago Cubs. I mean, that's a weird thing. I did not know the Cubs were going to be actually going after guys, but they traded for Kyle Tucker. He's a free agent after next year. This is kind of like his contract year. But what I'm guessing is Kyle Tucker is going to go to the Cubs, play a year, and then do free agency and probably not come back to the Astros and the Cubs. But really good lefty. I mean, last year he was so good until he got hurt. He was pretty much leading the league in home runs for the majority of the season until he got hurt, unfortunately. But big one that the Cubs got rid of was Isaac Paredes, ex Detroit Tiger. Um, I always liked Paredes. He's good. As soon as we traded him for Meadows, he was mashing everything. Um, Cubs, I don't know where that's gonna take them now. Does that make them, you know, division threat to Brewers? Maybe we'll see. We'll see there, but it's kind of a crazy division there in the National League Central. Max Fried signs. He signs with the New York Yankees. I mean, the Yankees just did not get Soto. They get Max Fried, good lefty, All Star last year. He didn't really play that. Like he got hurt last year for a little bit, but I remember watching him live in Atlanta. That was fun. Let me take these off. But yeah, Max Fried, a good pitcher there for um lefty. I think it was like 5-year deal, so not too shabby there. And obviously, Yankees also trade for Devin Williams. They get rid of Nasty Nestor. That one weird that they gave up on Nasty Nestor already, but I mean, if you're getting Devin Williams, a really good closer, that's all right, you know. Um, that's really mainly it for the MLB stuff. I mean, Tigers. Just kidding. Detroit Tigers actually signed Alex Cobb to a 1-year deal. Um, cool. I guess like I'm not a huge like it's whatever. I know Chris Fetter's gonna fix guys, so he'll fix Cobb. But what I'm hoping to get out of Cobb is like, go I wouldn't say long into games, but like eat up innings. You know, let our bullpen, like instead of going bullpen days a lot, maybe Cobb can be that guy to give us 3 runs a game or whatever and keep our offense into the game. But not too bad there. Obviously, I want Roki Sasaki, but that's probably not realistic, or Alex Bregman. Probably not realistic there. They're going after older guys. Paul Goldschmidt is an option there. Nolan Arenado's been talked about. Like, I'm fine with getting those, but Torkelson just can't be our starting first baseman, you know? I'm not a big fan of Torque. Everybody knows that. Um, but yeah, how are you guys doing today? We're in Florida right now. This is unfortunately supposed to be Derek's last podcast, and he had stuff showed up with his family, so um, couldn't make it. So that was the end of Derek. He had it last week was his last week, so maybe you'll see him on like as a guest or something. But as of right now, it's it. Um, hey, it's been good podcast with them, Ethan and Derek, but now it's just Ethan and I right now. Probably not looking for a guest, but we'll get more guests on, get them more involved and stuff. So if you guys want to be a guest or whatever, let me know. There's definitely a lot of baseball or football that's talking. You know, it's worth talking about. Sorry, right now I'm just checking. All right. Man, there's been a lot of tough injuries for the Detroit Lions. Before we even get into the Lions game, just the injuries have been decimating us, man. I mean, our whole defense has been out really. Anzalone's out for a while, probably be back for the playoffs, but Hutch out. Brutal, man. Malcolm Rodriguez out for the year. Ifeatu Melifonwu could be coming back soon, but doesn't matter. That's brutal. Um, what else we talk about before we talk about the NFL games? I mean, we'll try to wait for more people to show up. Um, Probably not the case, but we'll wait for more people to show up, and then we'll see what they have to say. But in Florida, it's been raining all day. It's been weird, weirdly raining. I think this. So our plan for next week, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I'll do it just me and my brothers probably for like around Christmas time because he's pretty busy that week. So should be good though. But be back at the house for sure. Yeah, I guess we can start. We can get into football. Yeah, we'll get into football. Rams versus 49ers was Thursday night. I didn't watch this. I watched Spider-Man No Way Home in a movie theater. Much better than this football game. I mean, this was terrible. This is pretty much I wouldn't say it's the playoff chances for the 49ers, but I mean, it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. Uh, Way to end your season right there. Matthew Stafford looked bad. I mean, he didn't I don't know how many times he looked at Cooper Cup, but he in fantasy crisis. I mean, this is fantasy football time, and he gets 0 catches, 0 anything, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I mean, not a single catch, not a single yard. I mean, Puka over there doing pretty good. So yeah, Puka. I mean, yeah, almost had 100 receiving yards right there. Not too bad. Seven, uh, s- 7 receptions for like 97 yards. So he looked at Puka. I know he caught one on the defender's like back, which is very fascinating. Like that's a good catch, but literally nothing. 49ers had nothing. Brock looked terrible, dude. Like, is Brock Purdy a system quarterback? Like, I know we say that, but then you had Braden Allen QB, and they looked even worse. So like, I would say he's a system quarterback, but he's just not good. I saw an article that said, should they wait for the extension for Brock? But like, dude, like if he doesn't have Christian McCaffrey, anyway, it's definitely hard. Injury's brutal, but and then you have Debo just not even catching anything. It's just hard. But there was nothing. Garendo didn't even really do good. I know for the Rams, Kyron Williams did really good. Had like 100 rushing yards, but Kittle was like their main guy, 4 for 61, not bad, but they had who's that guy? Who's the defender for the 49ers? I want to say whoever it was, he left. I think one I don't know his name, but he left in after the 3rd quarter, and they suspended him 3 games. So they didn't cut him. They suspended him 3 games, but the Rams win 12-6. The Rams are now tied for 1st place in their division. Unreal. I predicted the Rams to win that division, so that's sick. That's sick. We'll start with the Sunday games. I mean, Commanders almost blow a lead and a loss to the one of the worst teams out there. I mean, Saints are terrible. Spencer Rattler playing with, gosh, what is even his name? Jake Cowner. Jake Cowner, the GOAT. They win 20-19. Brutal game. I mean, last second, they get a lucky the refs like give them an extra second, and they get a touchdown down one and go for two and then drop it. So ball don't lie there moment. Jane Daniels looked pretty good, 226 for 2 tutties. Um, like Jane Daniels was the leading rusher, 11 carries for 66 yards. Crazy. I mean, Terry McLaurin, unreal, 2 touchdowns, 77 yards. He's a stud. He's so good. He is so good, man. Terry McLaurin is a top 5 receiver at least this year. Next game, Chiefs Browns. Yeah, that's how you beat a team that's terrible by more than 7 points there. But Patrick Mahomes does go down with an injury into the fourth quarter. Um, we're probably going to see Carson Wentz the next two games. There's a chance the Chiefs actually lose games, so that would be cool. But Patrick Mahomes, he did whatever against them. I know Butker missed a field goal. First game back, 0 for 1. He missed it. Yeah, crazy. I mean, what's Xavier Worthy led the team in receiving yards, 46. DeAndre Hopkins didn't really do anything. Kelsey didn't do anything. Checo really did. Wow, it's brutal, but they just win it. And unfortunately, Chubb broke his foot, so he's going to be out for the year. Guy can't catch a break, bro. Next game, Bengals Titans. Will Levis with his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, Gia Duddy in the stands, gets benched. Ah, jeez, man. That's brutal, dude. Like, he was balling out the first quarter. He was literally 8 for 9 with like 100, or like 80 passing yards, and he just fell apart. 3 picks in front of his ex-girlfriend. Mason Rudolph had to actually come back. So Bengals, whew, I mean, Joe Burrow, 271 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks. Chase Brown, 97 rushing yards. Jamar Chase, 9 for 94. T. Higgins, 5 for 88 and a touchdown. Um, yeah, but Bengals win at 37-27. Still too late for the Bengals, but good to see them fighting. Dolphins with the season on the line, and Tua throws 3 interceptions. Brutal. 200 passing yards almost, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Just not cutting it, man. Not cutting it. Uh, I mean, you didn't even really get Tyreek involved to the last like quarter, but CJ Stroud really didn't even do anything. He just didn't turn the ball over. 131 passing yards for 2 touchdowns, both to Nico Collins. Um, but 2 picks for Derek Stingley. That was insane. I mean, one was just right to him. It's crazy. Next game, we got Ravens Giants. Ravens. All right, let's discuss this. Lamar Jackson does 5 touchdowns against a very bad team in the New York Giants, who have 2 wins. 2 wins. Lamar Jackson should be doing that. Is it too little, too late for him to be MVP? I believe so. I believe Joe Burr, or I do believe Joe Burrow should be MVP. I believe Josh Allen should be MVP a little bit more than Lamar. Josh Allen, it's tough because Josh Allen's behind a lot of games, so he gets to throw the ball 50 times and have insane stats. So, but like it should be Josh Allen. He's almost played perfect the last 5 weeks. He's been insane. Um, but he's just so good. But Lamar had a good game. Derrick Henry really didn't do anything. He just had five. A good day for the Giants. Let's see, did they do anything? Tim Boyle, ex-Detroit Lion, 123, a touchdown and a pick. Yikes. Malik Neighbors, 10 for 82 and a touchdown, though. That's cool. Jets, Jaguars, team of poverty versus poverty. Aaron Rodgers throws for 3 touchdowns, almost 300 passing yards. Aaron Rodgers rushed for 45 yards. That's insane. Uh, Devontae Adams, though, showed out 9 for 198 and 2 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson, 356 and a touchdown. Good to see them sharing the ball. Jaguars, Mac Jones, 294, 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Brian Thomas Jr., 2 touchdowns and 100 yards receiving. Impressive. Cowboys, Panthers, Cooper Rush, three touchdowns, 214 passing yards. Rico Dowdle, stud. I mean, I have him in fantasy, carrying me in fantasy. 149 rushing yards. CeeDee Lamb, 9 for 116, a touchdown. That's impressive. Panthers, Bryce Young threw 2 picks. Brutal, man. I kind of wanted to see him do good, but Jalen Coker, 4 for 110, and a touchdown. Crazy. Um, Next, and now we got the 4 o'clock games. Buccaneers are actually pretty good. Dude, imagine what the Bucks would be if Chris Godwin never got hurt. It's like one of the biggest what ifs in football right now. I mean, Baker Mayfield, 288, 4 touchdowns, a pick, but Bucky Irving, 117 rushing yards. Mike Evans, 9 for 159 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, insane. Then Chargers, Justin Herbert broke his streak of interceptions, but 195 and 2 tutties. McConkey had a touchdown, but nothing really else. Um, Colts, Broncos, Bo Nix had a terrible game, but he's still going to be winning. They still won the game. Threw 3 touchdowns and 3 picks. All they threw it to Cortland Sutton, Trotman, and Atkins. Who are those guys? Colts. I know Jonathan Taylor had a great day, but he fumbled the ball at the 1, dropped it right before he went into the end zone. Can't be doing that, my good sir. Uh, yeah, they kind of played bad. So Patriots, Cardinals. I know this. Drake May, 202, a touchdown and a pick. Um, really did nothing. Cardinals, Kyler, decent day. 23 for 32, 24 passing yards. James Conner, 2 touchdowns and 110 rushing. McBride still does not have a touchdown in forever. Insane, but they win 30-17. Let's go Steelers, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finally has stuff with AJ Brown. He does good. 110 passing yards. No, receiving yards for AJ Brown. Devonta Smith, welcome back, 109 and a touchdown. Rushing really was bad for Saquon. 19 for 46, kind of, or 65, kind of got a little stuck up there. Jalen Hurts though, 292 touchdown, really good day for him. Steelers on the other hand, Russell did not have a good game. 128, 1 touchdown. Najee did bad. I mean, without George Pickens, it's gonna be tough to win, but when the Lions needed it most, Steelers could not help them. But then before we'll say Sunday night game, Geno Smith gets hurt as the Seahawks lose to the Packers, which we also need to lose. Jordan Love played good, 229, 2 tutties. Josh Jacobs playing out of his mind again, 94 for a touchdown. Geno Smith had pick, did not look good, got hurt. Sam Howell also threw a pick, did not look good. Both teams looked pretty bad. Both quarterbacks was pretty bad. Charbonnet with the touchdown, JSN with the most receiving yards at 83. Bad game, but this is the game of the year. Lions, Bills. Oh wow. Um, Jared Goff almost threw for 500 passing yards. Granted, a lot of it's in like garbage time because we were trying to come back and so much. That's why I say Josh Allen is a weird MVP. Because that's what the Bills do. They're always behind games, so he always has to throw the ball 50 times and inflates his stats, which I know Josh Allen should be MVP regardless, but that's why his stats look so good because he's behind in a lot of games because their defense isn't very good. Um, Josh Allen threw for 362, 2 touchdowns. James Cook, 105 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. And then we had Ty Johnson, their other running back, at 114 receiving yards. I mean, Josh Allen was just getting out of the pocket so easily, chucking it downfield so easily, dude. I mean, this is controversial, but honestly, I don't really think Aiden Hutchinson would have helped us there. Like, no matter, it doesn't matter. Josh Allen was going to get out of the pocket and chuck a dime 60 yards deep. Like, it didn't matter. Like, Josh Allen is a good quarterback, and our secondary is kind of booty cheeks right now. He was able to do whatever he wanted. And then Jared Goff, I mean, he threw it 59 times. That's insane. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs did not look good rushing, but had receiving yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of his best games of his career, while having food poisoning, which is impressive, goes 14 for 193 and a touchdown. He had an insane catch, deflected right to him. Great catch. Sam Laporta had a good day, 7 for 111 and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs had 83 receiving yards. See, that's what we need him. And then JMO had a touchdown, um, like back into the game, but defensively we did nothing. Uh, I mean, it was terrible. It was brutal. Hold on. I mean, we were terrible the whole game. We couldn't stop we shouldn't stop Josh Allen at all. Like, he was doing whatever he wanted to us. Defensively, we got key injuries hurt. We had Carlton Davis go down. I think he hurt his jaw. I don't know what it was. We had Ali McNeil hurt, and then Dave Montgomery goes down. We put him back out there, tears his MRI. Dave Montgomery's out for the year. Ali McNeil is out for the year. Um, wow, Carlton Davis out most likely for the year. Dude, I mean, this is unbelievable how many injuries we've had, and then how they keep getting worse. D Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna have to play insane. This is his time to show that he's a better running back than Derrick Henry or Saquon if he gets all the reps at running back. I mean, this is why we drafted him so high, and he's gonna show us how good he is, and he's gonna take us to the Super Bowl. I do not doubt it. The injuries are brutal. They're terrible. Ifeatu Melifonwu should be coming back either next week or the following week. There's not a lot of hope for Lions fans. I mean, there's a lot of people giving up, but dude, if anyone can get us back to Stan Campbell, obviously I do have to talk about that onside kick. Like, I know onside kicks don't work, and I know you have to declare it so it takes the purpose out of secretly doing an onside kick. Our defense couldn't stop anyone, bro. If there was 6-year-olds trying to go into the recess at school, I mean, we couldn't stop it, bro. Like, it didn't matter what was happening. Our defense couldn't stop Josh Allen. And what makes you believe that that drive was any different? Like, I'm literally in between both. Like, I agree that it was stupid. It was too early, 12 minutes, insane. But, like, bro, we have to do something. We have to try to cut that lead from 17 down to 3. Like, we have to. There's no way we're stopping Josh Allen, bro. He was doing anything to us, and it's brutal, but, like, that call could cost us the game there, but, like, who cares, dude? Like, our defense wasn't gonna stop Josh Allen. Like, I don't know. He would've maybe had a 5-minute drive and scored a touchdown there. Instead, he gets it down to the 5, and they score in a second. Helped us because the clock didn't go that far, but, like, the defense wasn't stopping Josh Allen. What makes you think that was different, that that drive was different than the last 6 drives that went down the field and scored? Nothing. Nothing. I mean, Josh Allen was not gonna be stopped that drive. You're you're delusional if you think that that drive was different. Josh Allen was gonna score a touchdown that drive. Um, yeah, like, it's crazy. What time we at? We're at, like, 29. Yeah, but it was an insane game. I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm not worried because that 1 seed is we still have it because we played an AFC team and lost, and the Eagles have lost to 2 NFC teams, so that helps us out tremendously. Um, but geez, it's gonna be a foot race to that 1 seed. I mean, if we win out, we control our own destiny. We could beat the Bears, we could beat the 49ers. That that this should be a Monday night or Sunday night game against the Vikings for the 1 seed, potentially for the division would be incredible. But, yeah, the Vikings play tonight actually at 8 o'clock against the Bears, so we need the Bears to win, to help us out just a little bit, but, yeah, I mean, this podcast is a little weird, uh, it's a little weird, I'm in a hotel right now, uh, kind of an odd setup too, but made it work. What else is there? What else is there to talk about, man? Like, and anything MLB that happens like in the next second. Come on, we get traded. Anything? Dan Skipper did have a touchdown, which is very impressive, bro. That was insane. Um, yeah, really nothing else much to say. Uh, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Go Lions. See you guys next time. See you.